Hello guys, today is day 6, May 13th, where we'll discuss November current affair. So if you have not seen the previous episodes, please watch that. Every day 5 MCQs are being discussed and all these are important for your prelims. Okay. And as I told people who have not enrolled to a test series, you will get only 5 MCQs like this daily. The others who have my PDF can revise the remaining 95 also, because you would have already studied, because these tests were all delivered long back. Okay. Now only things which is going on is the economic survey and some full test. Okay. The final full test which will go on, that is what will happen in June month. So other subject test is already given to you, except for I think maybe Nitin Singhania test is going on. So please see to that you revise all these things, because the more you practice, it's a guarantee that you will clear the prelims. Okay, you just have to make sure you study every single detailing which is given in the test PDF for you. Okay, so subject wise, anyone need it newly, please come and contact us and put your score also. It's only I think two to three people are commenting their score every day. You don't have to worry like you got 1 out of 5 or 2 out of 5. Okay, this is just showing that you are participating. Okay, and more you participate, one day it will become 5 out of 5. Okay, so don't wait for that day. Start participating now itself. So which of the following are true? Cherries require cold climatic conditions. Cherries are sensitive to water stagnation. India is the largest producer of cherry in the world. Okay. So for some reason this will be in news. That is why this question is formed. So is it 1, 2, 3, one only, 1, 2, or 2, 3? For my students who already have the PDF, this is the 100th question, MCQ 100 of the November PDF. So here it is 1, 2 only. This third statement, India is the largest producer of cherry in the world. That is wrong. India is actually the 26th largest producer. And when it comes to fruits and vegetables, India actually is ranked number 1 in many other fruits. Okay, I think banana, mango, lemon, many things are there. So you should know, like sometimes the statement can be correct also. So don't think like it's a very extreme statement. There are many fruits and vegetables in which India is the largest producer of the world. Okay, and many other things India will be second, where China will be the first. Okay. And then these two statements where it's factual thing about cherries growth, it is actually correct. Okay, cold climatic condition and water stagnation, both are true. Okay, and this every year the cherry will come in news, because there is a cherry blossom festival which is conducted in India. Okay, so that you also have to know like which state it is. Okay, it is Meghalaya. In Meghalaya every year the cherry blossom festival is done. Okay, so this year it is cancelled due to COVID-19. So that is something different which happened. So that may be the reason we picked up this and made this question. So you have to know. Okay, UPSC ask very particularly about things which is related to plantation or animals or birds, anything which is related to that, because the Forest Service exam also is like same. Okay, the Indian Forest Service, the prelims is same, common for everyone. So these kind of plantation related questions also comes. Okay. Now Operation Thunder 2020 seen in news is related to. Okay, so is it money laundering, environmental crimes, border terrorism, disaster management? So like this, many military related operations are also there, which you have to know, right from India-Pakistan war and till present date. Many operations will be there, which keeps coming in the news. So when something comes repeatedly, okay, in the newspaper, that becomes important for you. So this Operation Thunder 2020, here the answer will be environmental crimes. Okay, and it is conducted by the Interpol body, you should know, and the World Customs Organization. So these two bodies also becomes important for you, which will be covered in most of our test, in my full test or international body test, somewhere it should be there. Okay, the detailing about these bodies. So it is conducting it in 103 countries, so it's a full global level operation, and it is conducted against environmental crimes. And here we see in India, the India Customs, along with Interpol and WCO, seized 18 tons of red sandalwood that were destined for UAE. Okay, so this why this is the reason it is in news, and you should know like this red sandalwood also question has come. Okay, detailed question has come in UPSC. Again, more details are there about other projects also which Interpol is conducting. Project Predator and Project Wisdom, then Operation Worthy, Operation Pause. So these are all picked up from the same article. So that is why if something is in news, UPSC can ask, okay, like they'll like combine everything and make a question. Project Predator, Project Wisdom, Operation Thunder, all were in news related to which body. So answer will be Interpol. Okay, they'll give options like Interpol, IUCN, WWF. That is how they'll set the question. Now this Lonar Lake and this Keetham Lake were added to the Ramsar site. Okay, so Ramsar site, you know, India had around 38, 39 sites till last year, but in 2020, many sites got added, and now it's about 44 or 45. So if you ask me whether you have to know all the 44, you have to know it, okay, especially the ones which are recently added, because UPSC have asked match the following kind of questions: location based question, map based question, every kind of question about Ramsar site has been asked, okay, even about its history. Okay, Ramsar, you should know it's a place in Iran, okay, where they made this agreement, Ramsar agreement, and from there wetlands are classified as Ramsar site for their protection and funding. So this respectively in which state, okay, like Lonar Lake is in Rajasthan and Keetam is in Tamil Nadu, or Lonar is in Maharashtra, Keetam is in Tamil Nadu. So that combination is being asked, okay. Lonar Lake was in news last year also, so it's very important. So Lonar Lake is in Maharashtra, and Keetam Lake is in UP, and here the detailing is given. Much of the detailing will not be important, okay, but here if you see, it's usually green in color due to the presence of cyanobacteria. This kind of thing, like some lake is turning crimson red, lake is turning pinkish, lake is turning black, that kind of things sometimes become important, okay, that has been asked in the past. And also things like whether it's an artificial lake, whether it's a natural lake, whether it's a freshwater lake, whether it's a salty lake. These are again, I'm telling you, questions which UPSC ask. Okay, whenever you study something, you should at least know what to study about that. Students usually don't know that and then keep studying unwanted theories, which is not required. Just see in the previous year paper, you will exactly know for what topic what content has to be studied. Okay, so in Hindu, this article came, and from there, whatever factual things we could get, we have picked and put it here. You can read more from the article. Now this Bogor Golds, okay, an international news. It is seen in news recently related to which body or grouping you can call. Is it ASEAN, APEC, that is Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, or OPEC, which is Oil Petroleum Export Corporation, or BIMSTEC? Okay. In this one factual thing, I'll tell you, India is part of only one of them. Okay, India is only part of BIMSTEC. India is not part of this. India is not part of APEC. India is not part of ASEAN, and even RCEP, which is an extension of this, India has stepped down from that also. So here Bogor goals is related to which particular body? Okay, there are many like sustainable goals, you know, the 2030 goals. It's also called global goal. So like that, when something is there, okay, which is very catchy or phrase type thing, that has a tendency to be asked by UPSC. So here it is APEC, okay, and APEC is an economic group that is formed in 1989, and they have these goals, okay. So the deadline to achieve that goal was set as 2020, okay, and it is not obviously like did not target specific nations. It provided guidance to member countries to implement bilateral, multilateral, unilateral policies. So what is the detailing of it may not be very important for you, because India itself is not part of this. So UPSC may not trouble you with that. But the name, okay, maybe match the following will come. Left side some goals and policies will be there, and right side the organizations will be there. So you have to know it is related to Bogor goals and related bodies. Okay, this NAFTA, European Union, anything which is there, and even the four options which I gave, these bodies and organizations you have to know, and all these are there in my international body test, which is delivered yesterday to my students. So please see to it that you are preparing that again, okay, practicing it again. Now a scheme, which are the following are true about PM Swanidhi scheme. So first is a ministry. It is launched by Ministry of, sorry, two times it came, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Then street vendors can get a collateral free loan up to rupees 1 lakh for 1 year. All street vendors who are involved in vending in urban areas on or after 24th March 2020 will be eligible for the scheme. So the beneficiaries is being asked, the ministry is being asked, and also what the beneficiaries will get. Okay, so it's a very like detailed question, in which in second statement, if you see whether it's collateral free, that you need to know, this amount whether it's correct, you need to know, whether it's for 1 year, that you need to know. So it's a very detailed question. We try to incorporate many facts, but when too many facts are there, it becomes easy actually, okay, because we have already showed you what is the trick to solve this kind of question. Okay, whenever numbers come, 99% it will be wrong, okay. And you have to think logically also, like street vendors being given 1 lakh, okay, every street vendor, that itself, if you think practically, it is not possible in a country like India with this much population and this much people working in that sector, okay. So if you eliminate 2 itself, you will come to 2 options, okay, one only or none of these. So like that, try to eliminate in every question which you see. So here the answer is one only. The ministry is correct. It is a housing and urban affairs. But other 2 are wrong. Okay, full detailing is given here. The ministry is correct. And this is PM Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi Yojana. Okay, June 1, 2020. And the other one, if you see in the question, we have told it is like after 24th March, whoever is done. But it's not like that, okay, because lockdown started by that time. Anyone who did before that, okay, for them is this thing being given. If you see here, all street vendors who are involved in vending in urban areas on or before 24th March will be eligible for this scheme. Okay, so the eligible criteria, more detailing has been given. Okay, like every clause, which may be a little difficult to grasp, but at least read it once, so that when any option comes, you can at least remember that I did not read something like that. Okay, whatever UPSC gave a wrong statement, you will at least connect it like this seems wrong because I did not learn that. Okay, so like that. So here again, more details are there, and it is 10,000 for an year. Okay, not 1 lakh. As I told, 1 lakh is not practically possible if you think. So like that, all the factual things, this one page is enough, I believe. Okay, how much ever you read more and more in newspapers, you will get more fact, but at least the most important one we would have gathered here already. Okay, so this is the questions for today. And again, as I told, this is part of pack 12. And the schemes, lot of schemes. This actually in this pack 9, there's a correction, there is 4 tests here. Okay, so total 2 plus 4, 6 tests will be there in this package. Okay, so here it should be 4, and that will cover 400 schemes of whatever has happened in the last 2 to 3 years. All the schemes are covered in detail, and international body also 200 international bodies are covered in detail. Okay, more than 200, because some questions will have more than one body in a question. Okay, maybe it's a mastery following or a comparative question. It will have more than 200 bodies. So please WhatsApp me if you need any subject test, but your practice only will lead to your success. So see to it that you practice very nicely. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.